In this tutorial, I'm going to talk about how you manipulate objects inside of Easy Animator Pro. Now, I'm talking about graphics mostly, but a lot of this actually does also apply to text, but we'll be taking a look at text in a separate video. So what I've done is I've done a search for finance, and I found these credit cards and money here, and so I want to go ahead and manipulate those a little bit here. So I'm going to go out of the search option here, and mostly I'm going to be clicking on this, and I'm going to be taking a look at these options here and some stage manipulations. So first I want to break it apart because I need more to work with. And you'll see now I have 4 different objects, and if I drag them apart, you can see that they are 4 different objects, and kind of logical. In other words, it's not kind of broken apart in weird ways like the ATM text or something in separately. So I'm going to undo here by hitting Command Z, or if you're on a Windows PC, you can do Control Z. And so I'm going to go ahead, and now I've got them all together. Now if I want to, I can do a series of things right here. I can do flip horizontal, flip vertical, so I can do that. Of course, I can go right back, and I can center it on the stage. I can undo, of course. I can clone it so I can get a copy of it, and that's kind of cool. Or I can remove it if I don't want that copy. And of course, we had the break apart, which we looked at earlier. Now, you can see here that whenever I have something selected on the stage, I have these transform options. This can be handy. For example, let's say that I wanted everything to be along kind of the same horizontal X, Y position. So if I have this one right here at 312, I can copy that by hitting Command C, and then I can click on that and do Command C for that as well. And it's going to be in the same X position. Or I can undo that, and I can do the same Y position. So if I got here, I can copy that, and then I did Command C for that. If you're on a PC, it's going to be Control C. And I can come over here. I clicked on that other option, and now I'm going to hit Command V on the Macintosh. Of course, it would be Command V on a PC, and I can get them. So that's why you might want to do that. I'm going to undo to kind of get everything back to where I was. And so you can see I can adjust all the widths the same, I can adjust the heights the same, and of course I can do rotation numerically as well, which is very cool. Now I can click on a couple of things here. I've got these 2 things, and I can now manipulate them separately. Or if I undo, I can drag everything and move it around and size it, position it, and so forth. So you can do multiple manipulations, which is kind of nice. If I have this selected, and I can rotate them together. So basically you can, if you have multiple things selected. Now if I want to, let's say that it was difficult for me to select these. Maybe I don't want to select this one for example. So I can click on that one and go, okay, well I'm going to lock that one. I want to click off of it. Notice it's kind of shaded. Now I can select the other ones and move them independently of that. But it maintains the order and everything. So the locking feature is there in case you want to avoid this. And that's very handy if you got a background or something like that. So that pretty much covers how you can do manipulations inside of Easy Animator Pro to move things around, rotate them, reposition them, and so forth. So in the next video, we'll take a look at doing similar things only with text.